Spy X Family has remained the toast of the town within the anime community throughout this season. The show has inspired some of the highest levels of anime analysis of all time, produced some of the most funny anime memes I have ever seen, and started some of the most juiciest internet hot gossips to entertain us while waiting for the next episode to air. It is no understatement when I say that Spy X Family is one of the most successful, popular, and loved shows ever produced. And it's very high ranking on myanimelist.com. The gold standard of anime rankings is a reflection of that. Now, at the very start of this anime season, I uploaded a very negative review of the show, claiming it wasn't anywhere near to the standards set by Attack on Titan from the previous season. And majority of people were not happy with me and just felt I was far too harsh on the show too early on, which honestly I agreed with upon further reflection. I think I was just too hasty to get a review out for Spy X Family and delivered my opinions very assertively, where really I just meant to give my first impressions of the show. So even though I dropped the show at episode 1, seeing the hype train continue on Spy X Family made me eager to re-pick it up and reassess my opinions. And yesterday I took the opportunity to binge watch Spy X Family from episode 1 to its current airing episode. Upon completing this binge watch, it brings me no pleasure to say that unfortunately my original intuition on Spy X Family being no Attack on Titan was spot on. The show just lacks in virtually every category that made Attack on Titan so great. And it's annoying because Spy X Family is produced by the very same studio that produced Attack on Titan, Studio Wit. So not only do they have the show Attack on Titan to draw reference and inspiration from, but they should also have the same talent within the studio. But that's all besides the point. I'll get into laying out my issues with the Spy Family and what makes it lackluster. The best way I can describe Spy X Family is it's a show littered with filler episodes. Every episode is just something new, stupid, and unrelated to the main plot. It's to the point where I don't even know what the main plot of the show is anymore. At least half of the episodes in Spy X Family should have been cut from airing. And there also exists numerous gaping plot holes in the show that I don't want to go too in depth on to keep this review spoiler free. But anyone will agree with me that it is very curious that the Spy X Family subreddit deletes any post pointing out these obvious plot holes. Silencing criticism is basically admittance that said criticism is correct. This is nothing like Attack on Titan, which was a show that had no plot holes at all. And whenever someone tries to point out a plot hole on the Attack on Titan Reddit, it gets shot down with ease. But plot holes aside, just taking entertainment value into consideration, Spy X Family still lacks where Attack on Titan excelled. The plot and character development is very predictable. It's nothing like Attack on Titan, which was a show jam-packed with huge reveals and unpredictable characters. Attack on Titan pioneered the art of constantly changing character motives and disregarding previous character development for the sake of setting up unexpected plot twists. This made the show very unpredictable and just an overall blast to watch. And I was hoping Studio Wit would bring this new method of writing anime storylines over to Spy X Family. Unfortunately, they did not. Another, albeit more personal, criticism I have of Spy X Family is its severe lack of good anime waifu characters. Really, the only character that one can audition as being a waifu is Yor, who honestly isn't up to my standards. To the less experienced TikTok anime watcher, Yor may appear to be a great original waifu, but to even the slightly experienced anime watcher, Yor will just come off as a bootleg version of Mizunashi Akari from Aria. It's just so laughably obvious that Spy X Family copied Akari's main traits into Yor, such as being airheaded, bad at cooking, good at cleaning, and using cringe humor. They even gave Yor a similar hairstyle to Akari. But even if you disagree with me and think of Yor as a top tier waifu, which is a fine opinion to have, you can't disregard my point that the show in general lacks in waifu characters overall. Contrast this with Attack on Titan, which had numerous top tier waifu characters, all of different variety. Anj, Mikasa, Hitch, Peek, Annie, Sasha, Aaron's mom, Gabby, Petra, Mikasa's mom. The list just goes on and on. Anyways, you get my point. Overall, I am very disappointed with Spy Time's family. I don't think the show is offensively terrible, but I definitely expected much more out of Studio Wit considering they made Attack on Titan. But my working theory is that the main top talent at Studio Wit is hard at work on the final season of Attack on Titan, and Spy X Family was handled by less experienced hires and interns. Even though I cannot honestly say I am a fan of the Spy Family, I am glad that it is doing very well, as I hope its profits will be used to make the final season of Attack on Titan truly special.